Hey guys, the Ols here, doing another run with my 5 monk team. This time though, Heroics. Awesome, hit level 90 over the weekend with my whole team. Spent a little bit of time gearing up on Timeless Isle, so I have a couple of epics. And now running Heroics. So anyone who's seen any of my older videos with this team might notice a couple of changes. I've included the leg sweep in my Windwalker Monk's rotation so that these stuns will fire off now, which is pretty cool. You see they're both stunned now. I should probably actually build it into all of their macros because it seems to work pretty well for the Windwalkers. I could get 4 or 5 stuns out of it if I use it with everyone. See, just so I'm still doing no direct healing, all passive heals, which is kind of the goal with this team. So no problems. Mana usage is still good. I've also managed to find an AoE macro for the Mistweavers that includes Mana Tea, so I was pretty happy about that, so I can use the Spinning Crane Kick a little bit more often now. Something else you'll notice if you did watch my older videos, either with this team or any team, is that I've upped my settings a bit and I'm getting a much better frame rate than before. I got a new video card in the last couple of days and installed it, so I'm now running on high settings with my view distance turned up again and getting like 30 frames a second instead of 15. So that's a lot nicer. The settings are still low on my slaves, but that's fine. I do spend most of my time just on my main, so. Probably not getting these bosses in the order I would have liked, but still think I'll be fine. Shouldn't be any problem. Unless I get too many hits off this thing, but don't think it's gonna matter. Nope. No problem. Love seeing all those chi waves go off. Just so many of them at the start of a fight. No hassle at all. Oh yeah, the Windwalkers also now have that Fists of Fury in their rotation, so let me throw. So yeah, I think Fists of Fury adds to their DPS. It's kind of hard to tell because I made a lot of changes at about the same time, like level-wise, gear-wise, and my DPS macros and stuff as well, so at the moment it's working out well, so I'm sticking with it. Almost capped on justice points. Should go and spend those, do something with them. It's great. Any mob that can be stunned gets stunned a lot now. It's great. So I've been really happy with this team, with the pardon me, the leveling from 85 to 90, and now running some stuff at 90. Seems to be pretty powerful, and it's certainly accomplishing my goal of using no direct healing. So the only thing I have bound on my healer, actually I can show you by switching screen, is a targeted detox, which is the Monk Dispel. One macro for each character to target them. No other healing spells. I do have a bubble to target my tank. It's not really a healing spell, but apart from that, in their DPS macros, both Mistweavers have Renewing Mist. But that's it. Everything else is just done fist waving. Alright, so apart from killing the Ironhide first, I'm not sure there's really a particular order that these guys need to go down in. The way I do it is I usually pull the Ironhide over here, so the next one I kill is the Hexer, so I can stop worrying about the debuff that he casts. Then the stealth one, because he can stun me, is usually the next one I'll go for, but if I don't get him, I'm also not that worried. I might just go for the boss at that stage or whatever. So yeah, the Shaman, the Hexer, I'm going for second. And I am going to go for, what's he called, the Skulker, stop him. He'll get one more stun off. Then I'm gonna DPS the boss, and I guess slowly lead him over this way. Oops, hit the wrong key there for a sec. So the other one is buffing the boss, but the damage, the increase is minimal, so I'm not too worried. There we go. And I beat my old record. Fantastic. So I don't think anything in here is going to be an upgrade, unless there are perhaps rings or trinkets, because I certainly didn't have enough timeless drops to give everyone all their rings and trinkets. It's one of the difficult things. I've made an alt just to send timeless BOA gear to, but because I have a party of 5 leather wearers, I think I have full sets upon sets of every other armor type, but now it seems like leather will never drop for me. But I got a bit, so my main pushing item level up close to 500, and the others I think are about 475 or 485, somewhere in between that for them all. Let's see the leg sweep going off there and knocking everyone down. think we have 1 or 2 more packs before the boss. Yeah, I guess 2. Or technically 3, because the dogs that sit under the boss's throne. So, get to the last boss, or last pull before the last boss, and everyone has full health and full mana. Haven't stopped to eat or drink at all, and haven't done any direct heals. So I'm sure I won't finish the boss fight at full health and mana, but but I think that's a good indication. While I well, now my tank is taking damage, and I probably should. I do have 1 heal tucked away in here. So I've had to use direct healing. It's right before the last boss. I can forgive myself. So the way I do this fight is to tuck in behind this pillar here. I will throw down these statues. I find being here, I take a lot less of damage from all those spinning spears and flying daggers and all that stuff. And it's easy enough to avoid his big move, whatever that's called. Move out of the way of his slam, move back in. So it's, I guess, not very elegant to look at from this angle. Yeah, it's not very elegant to look at with me just stuck up against the wall like this, but this method seems to work pretty well for me. So I will pop our potion and all summon Juan to finish him off. Nice and easy. Tigers do a bunch of damage. What's the potion? The stone skin? fortifying brew, so everyone took less damage at the end. And yeah, that's that. So surely no upgrades. So there you go. That's Mogu'shan Palace on Heroic with my 5 monk team. No direct healing, passive healing all the way through. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.